Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. Today I'm super excited. We're going to be making my caramel apple dip. We got football, and so my portion to bring is going to be the caramel apple dip. So we're going to get started. I have 1 cup of 1 cup of powdered sugar, not brown sugar, powdered sugar. And then what I'm going to do is put that in there. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 8-ounce soft cream cheese. It's pretty soft. I'm not going to have to work too hard. They were on sale, so I picked them up. Normally I get the ones that are, you got to put some elbow grease into it to get them mixed up. Because, man, cream cheese can be expensive. I remember back in the day, that was so cheap. Now it's expensive. But I got a really great deal. It's whipped already. And I couldn't believe it. So I was like, oh yeah, I know what I'm making this week. Heck yeah. Making something sweet for the football game. So we can all enjoy it. Okay. Then what I'm going to do, so that was 2 of the whipped cream cheese. And it's soft and it's 8 ounces. 16 ounces altogether. 1 cup of powdered sugar. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I love vanilla. Man, I'm bad. Usually I put like a tablespoon of everything, but I thought I better chill out today. I love caramel apples. But boy, they're hard to bite into. So doing the dip makes it so nice because they're so hard to bite into. I tell you, old girl here has old teeth, so it's not easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mix this with my mixer. It's going to be noisy for a minute, so sorry about that, folks. Let's go slow as I got the powdered sugar in there. I'm going to go a little bit harder now. I don't have to mix it too much, I just have to incorporate. Oh no. I knew that was going to happen to me. Okay, we are good. I knew I was going to get something on me. Can't not wear all black and no apron and not get something on you. I swear. I tell you, just wrong. So we're all mixed up, which is good. I'm just going to put these over here and clean them off better in a minute. I go through lots of black shirts in one day and lots of towels in one day, I tell you, you guys. But I could make my pain go away and just wear an apron, but I'm not going to. I know me, because all my aprons are black or dark blue. So I know me. They're just going to be just as messy as me. So might as well just do me. Suck it up and wash all the laundry I wash just because I won't wear an apron. Okay, let's go ahead and give this. This is a good one to make for the football games, for anything, actually. But right now, our family, they like football, so I can get in and experiment on them and do more cooking. When the holiday comes, you can add a little bit of pumpkin and do it yourself. Do an caramel apple pumpkin spiced dip. I'm not very good at desserts, so, I don't do a lot of desserts. I'm trying to break out of my shell because I always say, well, if you don't try cooking something, how are you ever going to get good? That's what I always tell people, or when they tell me, oh man, I made a mistake, or oh, it didn't come out exactly like yours. And I go, well, and I give I give really good detail because I'm a very detail kind of person. I need that detail. If I don't have it, boy, I'm in big trouble. Oh, let me move this. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to zoom in just a little bit more. while we spread this out. Sorry about that, I had my bowl right in the way. You know, all you're going to do is take your cream cheese and just mix it around. Make it as even as possible, but like I was saying, not very good at desserts, so I'm trying to be better. The best thing I make, honestly, is I make this killer shortbread. I got it from the chef that I watch, Peter Lee. Let's Celebrate. I can make fantastic shortbread now, thanks to him. And that recipe is a great recipe. And that's kind of funny because shortbread, I'm a big coffee at night, have a cup of coffee and relax. And I love to have a cookie or two with it. So now I get to eat the shortbread that I want to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. Let me do one more. Let me get my fork. Okay. Not too sweet. Not too sweet, but you can tell definitely has sweet. It's not regular just cream cheese, but it's not too sweet. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and clean my spatula like this right here. Just like that. Okay, let's wipe off my hands. Oh, I have a half a cup of peanuts here too that I'm going to chop up. And I got some really beautiful Granny Smith apples. Okay. All right, this caramel is so delicious. I got this at Trader Joe's. I had walked into Trader Joe's, and oh my gosh, so delicious. Now, normally when I make this dessert, I always make sure I have one on hand, which I really didn't this time. I just thought, oh, you know, but I wasn't going to make this necessarily for the channel. Like I said, football. So, but then I was like, hey, why don't I show them? I actually know how to make more than one thing or a couple things. I make good Rice Krispie bars too. That's what I used to fall back on when my kids were growing up. Man, I could make a mean Rice Krispie bar. Only been doing it for 45 years, you know. I think you get good at it when you do it long enough. Holy Toledo. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to mix with this one. Oh, so good. What I'm going to do is take and I'm going to take my butter and a spoon because my caramel is colder. So there's a trick to everything. So I just take a little bit of butter and I just put it on my spoon so that I can just kind of smooth out a little bit. And if you just let your caramel sit there for a few minutes, it would be fine. Just let it sit for a minute. Okay. Just gonna let it sit for 1 minute. Okay guys, I'm gonna wash my hands. We're gonna be right back. I'm gonna clean up the mess and we're gonna let this sit for just a minute. Okay, welcome back. Okay, got cleaned up. It was driving me crazy. I had stuff all over my hands. Got all nice and cleaned up. Like I said, I'm not the best dessert person, but heck, if I don't try, I am not gonna get any better. One day I'll be a pro. Oh my gosh. My goodness. Okay, so to me that looks absolutely gorgeous. And I'll have all the ingredients in the description. Now what we're going to do is we're going to chop up the nuts. I'm going to let this just sit in the fridge for a minute. While I get that done, get it off my counter, get my knife. And like I said, I have a half a cup of peanuts. If you want more, you can do more. And I'm just going to go ahead and chop a little bit. I love when the nuts are chopped up. Sometimes I do like a half just really pureed or, you know, chopped really fine. And then I do a rough chop one. But today I'm just going to do a rough chop. But this is so easy and pretty inexpensive. So I thought, oh, I'm going to bring something, because like I said, I can't really do dessert. And today they're like, okay, let's do desserts. I can make brownies and things like that, but that's about it. But so I'm trying to do fun little things. I want to do fun things. Last year was the first year I started baking cookies really from scratch, like big time. So I'm going to try this year to do a lot more fun things. I've got some things planned for October. But I'm practicing now since I'm not very good, you know. And you can do more nuts too. Honestly, a lot of times I'll do, you know, a whole cup or 2 cups. It depends. Sometimes on this dessert, I put pecan too because I love nuts. I grew up in a family, my parents love nuts. We ate every nut imaginable. And so I just love nuts. But pecans are my favorite too. One thing I can make too is pecan bars. That was my mom's favorite. Okay, so let me get that back out and let's put that over. Yum. Super delish. And like I said, you know, I'm teaching myself by looking at people on the internet. And I am looking always at cookbooks. I love cookbooks. I do. I love them. I think they're so amazing. But sometimes, okay, guys, I want to make a cookbook one day, and I want to make everything that I know that I would eat for a dinner for like a month. You know, I want to have everything. I don't want anything. I want to make 3 cookbooks. I want to make a beginner's, an intermediate, and advanced. Because there's some things I can make, especially savory, that is advanced, and it's delicious. You know, between with the meat that I use, because I really love like filet mignon and the, you know, and I love to do fancy stuff like that. Okay, so basically, this is my caramel apple dip. Let's do the apples now, and then let's take a dip. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. But I would love to have a cookbook like that, because sometimes my only problem with cookbooks is I can only use 5 or 10 of the recipes, and maybe or 20 of the recipes, and it's not their fault. So it's not them, it's more me, picky me. So not everybody is as picky as me. And you know, now I've learned ways to do things. Oops, I need to pay attention. I've learned how to do it in different ways, you know. Maybe that's not a good idea. Let's just do it on my counter. And put some elbow grease into that. I was acting like I weighed 2 pounds. Hello. Okay. Oops, don't get crazy though. Don't be breaking stuff. Sometimes I'm not too dainty. And then some days I don't push hard enough because I'm not so dainty. You break things. I'm like a bull in a china shop. I always used to tell my mom, oh my God, I'm like a bull in a china shop. Holy Toledo. I like my other one. I have one, it's red. It's a little bit not so heavy duty as this one. And I'm real particular when it comes to apples. But let me get back to the cookbook thing. So sometimes I can't, and it's not their fault. It's probably, but sometimes there's just not enough hours in the days, or to me, it's not a practical eat, you know, for the everyday person, you know. So what I'm going to do is, heck, I'm just going to jump in and try it. Well, we're going to wait for the picture. I'll just smooth it over as we go. Don't tell anybody, but let's just try and let's just eat this. So delicious. Oh, you can't even tell I dipped in there. Hey, pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these apples put nicely around here. But if you like the content, and if you please like, share, and subscribe, I'd be most grateful. All my new subscribers, thank you all very much. I appreciate all the support. Thanks everyone. Have a beautiful, blessed day.